Hello ladies, welcome back, and I'm happy that all of you enjoyed my Natalie Portman video. I really appreciate all of the wonderful comments and very flattering comments, of course. And I will be doing another video inspired by a movie star or singer, or because I have a lot of fun doing that, and it just takes a little bit more time and effort, but I love it, and I will take pictures, and so that you can appreciate the makeup better than just like this regular camera. So that time of the week has come again to share with you my obsession of the week. And sometimes they're obsessions, sometimes it's just what I've been using during the week, and why not tell you about it. And like usual, I try to wear on my face, on my eyes and skin, what my obsession is. And this week I have a few. And just before I start with the obsession, if you, some people ask me where I got these striped tops. I'm in love with stripes. I'm in love with anything that's nautical. Just a little background information that maybe you don't know about me. And as you know, I work in the Navy, so I have fulfilled my dream, not because I wanted to be a sailor or anything, but I just love nautical things. And anyway, so I love stripes, I love stars, and my tops usually have stripes in them. And whenever I can find something that is has stripes, I buy it. And usually I buy my striped tops at Zara, or this is like from H&M. It's really pretty. It's sleeveless in here, as you can see. It goes up like that, and the stripes are like diagonal, so they're a little bit more slimming. So I got this at H&M. Some I've got in Zara, and then others that I have that are very expensive are Isabel de Pedro, who is a Spanish designer. So just a little background information. And then these earrings, many of you asked about these earrings and another pair, and they're by Alcozer. And he's an Italian designer, and they're not real gold or anything, but it's very high-end jewelry. Okay, so let's start with my obsession of the week. Well, first of all, I did this last week too, but I'm confirming it this week, that the Embryolisse Lait Crème Concentré is an excellent primer. So I use it right before applying my makeup, and I don't use a primer anymore, because I believe that primers every day, you know, it's not exactly very good for your skin, and I really don't need like a primer. If you apply everything very well, so you know, everything stays on all day. So the only thing I do need a primer is on my eyelids, because that is the only part where I am a little bit greasy. No, not greasy, oily. So anyways, this is what I'm doing again this week. Then, this is my obsession, okay? So I'm obsessed with concealers in general and skincare and foundations in general ever since I've been doing these, like following the YouTube community. So I must admit I do have a lot of concealers, but I wanted to try this Garnier Roll-On concealer, and I got in it's a color corrector and anti-dark circles, and it's like a brightener, and it has caffeine in, and so it has a roller ball like this, and it comes out. I got the lightest color, so when you apply it on your hand, it comes out like this. And you know why I like it so much? Because it's just like the Laura Mercier Eye Basics, the same consistency, and it's like a milky type of finish. And so when I blend, and then it's smooth. As soon as I blend it, it absorbs, and it's smooth, and it's like a milky type of consistency. And anything that's milky kind of like consistency, here, I am in love with. The same thing with lip glosses. The Revlon Peach Petal in 150 is like milky. The Laura Mercier Eye Basics is milky, and this concealer is milky. And I got in the lightest color, and I'm wearing it today under my eyes. Hopefully you can see with the, maybe you can see a bit better like this. And I really like it. So I apply my moisturizer, I apply this right after, just a light layer, pat it, and then apply my foundation. And after foundation, I do a second layer of this, and especially like the V area here, and it just brightens up everything. I don't know if you can see the difference, and just makes my eyes pop, and I love it. I just have so much pleasure applying this milky product, and it's very light, okay, so it doesn't like weigh down, and it doesn't go in the creases in my like small little lines that I have, which is like great, and I'm really happy. So that's my like obsession. Then what I took out again is this eyeshadow that I'm wearing. Let me just get close, and I hope you see it, and most probably do. I have the natural light coming in from the side and the artificial light in front of me, and it's the Givenchy Poetic Blues. Now, so all of you know that I love Givenchy products, and I had bought the Poetic Browns, and then right after I bought the Poetic Blues. So this is the palette, and of course if you follow me, you know how divine they are and how original and wonderful they are, and you get so much. You get like 9 colors in this palette, and I'm sure it's like 35 euros or something, but you get a lot of colors. So what I've been doing today, this week, is basically using these colors, using 1 and 2, these 2 purple and blues, and maybe a little bit of this one, and I use it with a 217 brush. I just like pack it on. But before applying the eyeshadow, as the base, well, my Laura Mercier Eye Basics in Flax, and then this Kiko eyeshadow color in 07, and it's just like a wonderful, wonderful primer too. You don't really need the Laura Mercier one. And I just applied it here, and like, it's a bit shimmery, but it doesn't scream like shimmer, and it lasts all day long. Okay, that is what is nice about it. So I apply it all over my lid, my mobile lid area, because I don't want any shimmery stuff in the crease, because it's going to accentuate all of my lines. And then I make a nice V with this black one. So I go like a straight line here, and then a straight line going in with this black, the Kiko one. It's in number 20, and you can see that it's a very, very deep black color. And then I smudge it out. And I make a nice V here, and I like blend it all the way in. And then after, with my 217, I go in with these 2 beautiful blues, and this is the finished result. Of course, I line my waterline, I tightline my waterline with the Avon Super Shock, and there you have it. So you know, sometimes it's nice to take out products that you already have. I don't give enough love to these Givenchy palettes, also the Poetic Browns. I found a lot of MAC dupes for the Poetic Brown palette. All that glitters is in it, because I have all that glitters, and it's like the same. And then also another one, not Mulch, the other one that's similar, I'll write the name down. Anyways, there's a lot of similar colors in that palette to MAC colors, and I am sure if I look carefully, there will be a lot of dupes from other like MAC colors, or maybe, who knows, NARS or whatever, in this little palette. So I really like that, and I haven't been buying Givenchy in quite a while, so I might just drop by the shop, the Profumeria, and see what new colors they have for spring. Although I did want to buy a blush from them, which was like amazing, beautiful, very similar to Guerlain. And anyway, and then in my other obsession, and I promise this is the last one of the week, is what I'm wearing on my cheeks as blusher and on my lips as color. It's the Kiko all over cream, and it's very versatile use. So it's like, you can see it, it's number 6, and it's like an extremely like bright cream, and I've had this for years and I've never really used it. So only in the summertime have I used it. So if I swatch it on my finger, look at that. I mean, that is like really insane. But if you apply it very gently, so if you blend it out, so this is a little bit blended, this is less color also, and it's like a stain basically. And the less you put, obviously, or the softer the brush is, the less pressure you have on your fingers, the softer. So you can have this, or this kind of intense look for the mouth, maybe this for the cheek or this for the cheek. It really doesn't matter, it's up to you. And this is the finished result. So I have it on my cheek. I didn't do any like real harsh contouring because I'm not in that, I don't really like that on me. I have such fair skin, kind of delicate color, that contouring is just a bit too harsh for the daytime. For the evening I can do it, but what I did is I just took some Laguna because I like Laguna, so I'm just going to use it, and I'm not going to bother looking at other bronzers because it works for me, it works for my skin color. So I have Hoola, I have Laguna, that's fine with me until I hit pan, which will be probably in 2 years time. I hopefully will not buy another bronzer. The only other bronzer, I might have a third bronzer, it's going to be the Guerlain one, which I really like. I'm probably going to buy that. But besides that, I just took Laguna and I just swept it all over my face, and it just gives me a nice fresh color, and that's it. So I have this on my lips. I'm just going to put some more, take it from my hand and add it. And over it I have the 8-hour cream. And my obsession and my number one thing is to have nice, fresh, dewy, glowy, transparent skin. And my motto is Pixie Woo, not the girl with the short hair, not Nick, the other one. She has the most beautiful, beautiful skin, and I will get to that point, I swear. Even with no makeup I will be. This week, unfortunately, I have huge 1 and 2, these two gigantic pimples or blemishes, call them what you want, but they come from the inside, so they will just not leave. They will not go away no matter what I do. I've been using all of the Dermalogica products, which are great. I've been using masks and just everything. I think tomorrow I'm going to put lemon on them because it's unbelievable. When I think they're called cystic acne, and there's one here and there's one here, and they will just not leave, and it's scary. It's really scary. So, but anyways, I kind of did a good job because by following what Lisa Eldridge says, that you have to look at the skin around that is nice and fine and luminous, and just go a little bit and conceal, not your whole face, but just conceal the spot, and that's it. So anyways, that was my video obsession of the week. I hope you enjoyed it. I thank you all for your wonderful comments again. Thank you to all my old subscribers, new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. And I really enjoyed doing this. And thank you for following me on Twitter, and the ones who also subscribe to my blog page. And I will update that also on a weekly basis too, and just show you some pictures. If you go and check out my blog, you will see that there are some pictures of J-Lo, and I will be doing those. And then there's another little request from one of my subscribers, and it's a surprise, and I will surprise you with that tutorial. Anyways, let me stop talking, and I will see you soon, and have a great weekend. Bye!